This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrish, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
This is Kelly Thompson. You're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast?
Wendell Vaughn, the first Earthman ever appointed Protector of the Universe. Bonded to the energy-transforming quantum band, they are both weapons and symbols of his station, like an ongoing battle to defend all life in the universe from cosmic evil as Quasar. Hello and welcome back to the Quantum Zone, episode 144, the finale of Starblast. Champagne. I am Phil. Joining me as always, Master of the Quantum Zone and Mr. Well-Read, I think Ray called you.
I'm Will. Hey, everyone.
And Master of Sound, and no, it is not Claw. It is Matt.
Hey, everyone. Great to be here. Happy to talk about any issue that features a predominant Skeletron in the front of it.
The love child of Skeletor and Megatron.
He looks very stoic on this cover, but we'll get into it.
The love child of Skeletron and Megatron and Skeletor. Man, that was a drunken night, wasn't it?
Or maybe it wasn't.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. You know.
They aren't even attempting to enter our orifices.
Starblast, the gift that keeps on giving.
every day, it's like.
Well, now we need this for drops.
Oh, did you guys hear the new drop yet? Hold on.
It was just a really nice package. I
think he was talking about the swimsuit issue with Quasar.
But yeah, he sent in his feedback in a timely fashion. And then not too long ago, he messaged me. He said it. I don't know if he was on his lunch break or what, but he said he was going to play tennis.
Oh.
Quite Ray the fancy man. All right, so what's been up, boys?
I read Hellboy and the BPRD, the Seven Wives Club, with written by Mike Mignola and art by Adam Hughes, which was beautiful, beautiful book. Pretty good.
Awesome. You read anything good, Matt?
Well, I've been reading some Kickstarter updates from an anticipated book coming out soon called Crossover Division. And I believe you can kickstart your own or your contribution to get the same updates to your email inbox.
Well, thank you very much. You're absolutely right.
I was gonna say, and this will work into something else I saw just today. No, I'm getting no DC books this week because last week I went into the store. My guy was like, "Oh yeah, I got next week's DC books. You want your DC books?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay, sure." So I read Batman Catwoman last week, even though it didn't come out until today. Officially.
Nice. Yeah.
Another Tom King, so you might like it, Will. I mean, you both might like it, but it's Tom King. The other thing I don't like about it is it kind of like jumps around from like past, the present, the future, but it's like, you know, it's like a page or two, then it'll jump, a page or two, and it'll jump. So
does Catwoman's outfit differ in the time jumps? Is it like eras?
Really, they only show one outfit, and it's like a newer one. I don't even know. I'm trying to remember if they said it was one from the future state. It's weird because I don't even know if it's in continuity or not.
Yeah.
Well, is this a Black Label book?
Yes, it's Black Label. Yeah.
Okay.
But no,
Yeah,
no Batman Dawn yet. Okay.
Wow, that went.
But no, I saw
fast.
But yeah, it's Tom King and the art's by Clay Mann. But I guess on Twitter today. Well, they had this up on Twitter. I guess Midtown Comics. Instead of Tom King, they had credited Tom Taylor. Because Tom Taylor even like mentioned it on Twitter. He's like, "Hey, hope everyone's enjoying Batman Catwoman #1." He's like, "Claim in, and I put a lot of work into this one." Apparently.
That's what I call tomfoolery. Suck it up.
Nice.
Listen to him casually, just so easily thrown off that suck it low.
Suck it, really.
So I texted him, I tweeted him back. I'm like, "You deserve all the praise and glory, King."
What did you think of it? Was it a good issue?
It seems like it's pretty good. I mean, it seems like they're going to bring in Phantasm. Remember from the movie Mask of the Phantasm into like the. Again, I don't know if it's a regular continuity, but into the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
Yeah, I decided to. I think I've pre-ordered 2 and 3. I missed out on #1. I'll have to pick it up somewhere. But the boys and I both love Mask of the Phantasm. So getting because Phantasm's on I think the preview cover. You see Phantasm on the cover of #3. I was like, oh hey, I better get that. So now I got to find #1.
And since we're speaking of Ray's favorite character,
Batman.
I think it might have been the last issue, but Batman: The Adventures Continue. It was like digital first, but like then they put him in the comics. Like issue 7 came out last week. That was pretty good. They actually finally got into the Jason Todd of the animated universe.
Oh, cool! I'll have to read that.
Show how it went down with him and the Joker in the animated universe. Yeah.
Very cool.
There's a lot of cameos in that, like Deathstroke and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to catch up on several books like Immortal Hulk. I've read the first 2 hardcovers. I think maybe they're up there somewhere.
Oh yeah, anybody who uses Joe Fixit in their comics, yeah, you got my attention.
Well, I want to catch up on the intervening stuff, so I've got 25 through whatever the current one is. I guess 34, 35, something like that. But I need to, I guess, get the collections for the other stuff. I don't know if they've come out yet.
And speaking of Hulk, you know what else is? I don't know if either of you guys been reading Maestro by Peter David.
No.
Oh no!
It
like shows how the Hulk becomes the Maestro. Issue was it last week? Yeah, issue 4 came out. It's like a 5-issue series, but then I think they're doing like another mini series after it. But it's been pretty good. Hulk wasn't the first Maestro.
Oh.
Issue 4.
Okay.
Issue 4, they show how he took down that Maestro, who will be familiar with to a lot of people. And Ray, I don't know if you're reading it, but the old Maestro was one of your favorite characters. So, hint. No, it's not Moon Knight.
Yeah, there's a lot of good books coming out right now. A whole lot of good books.
Yeah, I think the industry is kind of trying to get back up and running.
Mm-hmm. I've been enjoying Green Lantern by Grant Morrison and Liam Sharp. That's been a good book.
Mm-hmm.
Really good book.
I mean, I think isn't Grant Morrison done? Didn't he say he was done? Was it after October or something further?
Yeah,
down?
I think the 12th issue of season 2 will be his last on Green Lantern. Maybe I don't know if he's retiring or just retiring from DC at this point.
But someone I talked to like a month or so ago who said they'd be interested in Green Lantern maybe. So I don't know if he'll get it or not. Dan Jurgens.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, he could do a decent job. I mean, he's probably written Green Lantern somewhere. I mean, he's probably pretty much written everybody.
In Booster Gold or Justice League or
how much Superman he could do with Green Lantern.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember first Booster Gold series. The second Booster Gold series was good too that he did because he was on I think both of them, right?
Oh yeah, I mean he created Booster Gold. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did the original, and then he did that one that ran right up to New 52. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, but I think it was. I don't know if it's been confirmed or rumor, but I was reading somewhere like supposedly Mark Waid might be coming back to DC like in the beginning of the year.
Interesting.
He's because Bendis is going to be out. He's not. Superman. He's not going to be doing Superman after this month, I guess. So everyone's like people. I saw people speculating that they're going to give Superman to Mark Waid. So
he's wanted that book for decades, literally. I think. Yeah, that would be interesting. I haven't. One of the books I've been kind of curious about is the New Legion book. How's that? Has either of you guys read that?
I have not.
I read a few here and there. Again, it was a Bendis book, so it was a lot of talky. So, like, I think I read the first one, the third issue, and I'm trying to remember. I might have picked up one or two more after that. But yeah, because I think that's going to come. I think that's coming to an end sometime soon here. But yeah, like I picked up a few, but I was just like Bendis. Again, I mean, not that most of the time there's not. I mean, technically he's a good writer, but there's just too much talk. Just the same panel, the same two heads, and wait, what did you say? What? Yeah, you heard me. Say it again. What? What did you say?
Well, he is a good writer, and he's very successful, and sometimes I like what he's doing. Other times, what he's doing is not for me. So
like
there you go, right?
Yeah, like we were said before, I think it's like one. I don't think when the power set gets too high, I don't think his writing starts to get a little. And I think he works better when he's not on like a big high. He's not on one of the class. Like a Superman or something. He's better with like Jessica Jones and. I mean,
more street level, yeah.
Oh yeah, Daredevil was good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Daredevil's going back to prison supposedly.
Is that a spoiler? Oops.
Oh no, he was in court last issue.
Oh, okay.
No. Oh no, I saw a spoiler for I think it's so weird. The scheduling must have got messed up because I think 24 came out last week and then 25 is coming out tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I saw a big spoiler for that. I won't spoil that, but
okay.
Something's going down.
Something big, huh?
like maybe a new fill-in Daredevil.
Oh, okay.
You see, I changed up some art back there, like on a Squadron Supreme. You'll see art popping up there. Oh man, I'm gonna have to put a new intro. A Squadron Supreme one, a Marvel one.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Hepcats.
Justin.
Oh man, I saw. Did you see? I think I put the link up on the Facebook page. I think it's exclusive through Walgreens or something. They have a Marvel Funko.
Really?
Oh, cool.
Like classic in the red and blue suit with the quantum or the Nega bands. Yeah.
Do we have a Quasar Funko yet?
I don't believe so. I've searched time there. No. I know the guy's been dead for how many decades now, and yeah, he gets a Funko for Quasar.
It's a strange pairing. Like Walgreens is like, yo, we need the exclusivity. This is Marvel we're talking here.
They must do
CEO of Walgreens is a big fan.
Well, that's weird. They must have a bunch of exclusives because it wasn't a Funko; it was like a regular figure. I don't know sizes and stuff, but they were. I know Ray and his fan base were hunting down a Moon Knight figure. I guess Walgreens is putting out. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Because Ray had to work some magic because I guess they don't have them down there, so he had to have somebody up here buy him one and ship it.
There's a Walgreens by my house. I'll go. I'll go
I think he got it now because I was about to offer too because there's one like 5-10 minutes down the road. I was going to be like, if I find it, I'll ship it. But yeah,
there's probably like 3 within 10 minutes drive of where I am right now.
Well, he's on the other side of the planet.
Yeah.
You know what we should do since we're all so close to Walgreens? Just go to one within the next week before the next show. Take some video and we'll play the clips. Promo. Hey everyone here. I'm at Walgreens. Listen to the Quantum Zone.
Send Ray feedback. Be like, hey Ray, this is Phil from the Quantum Zone. Look, I'm in a Walgreens. I can touch Moon Knight right now. Moon Knight's something I can see. We might have drop bears, but we have Moon Knights.
Oh yeah.
All right, so should we get to this?
I mean,
Once more, unto the breach.
And the National Menace, yes.
this is the long-awaited conclusion to the biggest cosmic free-for-all of the year, after all.
After all.
Yeah.
And we're going to feel the fury of the villainous Skeletron.
Yeah.
Hey, kids, this is your early Christmas present. We're recording this December 1st. I think this is going to go up the Friday before Christmas. So
Hey, Merry
you're
Christmas.
welcome. You're welcome. Because I think the next episode will go up on Christmas. What is that? Quasar 57. So
Yeah.
remind me next week. We'll mention Christmas. All right, so a lot of words on this Starblast 4. Ooh, a whole $1.75. I'm sure.
Does that mean it's long?
No, see, like I said, it feels like it's a regular size issue to me.
Yeah.
They're probably like, here, you're gonna pay a little extra to put you out of your misery. But in the right corner, it says the long-awaited conclusion to the biggest cosmic free-for-all of the year. It's just
I think it might have an extra page. I think it might be 23 pages.
Oh, so what were booked at this point? 125 or 150?
Yeah.
So they charge you an extra quarter for that page, man.
That's right.
But yes, feel the fury of the villainous Skeletron.
It's a very Hardy Boys looking type of cover, you know.
Oh yeah.
Where you're kind of with the protagonists and see all this stuff going on.
And like the strangers meditating back there.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
Namaste.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say Hardy Boys. Why? Because Quasar's haircut.
Yeah.
All right. So, yes, the end of the world as we know it. And when we're done with this, we will feel fine.
Yeah, that song had been out probably by then. Yeah, it was late 80s, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I think so. Yeah, 1994. I'm pretty sure it was out by then.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like we were talking before you jumped on, Matt. This one has 2 pencilers. Oh wait, no, 3 pencilers, 2 inkers.
And it looks like, according to comics.org, the Grand Comics Database, Brian Kong did pages 1 through 8. Rich Buckler Jr. did pages 9 through 15. And Nathaniel Pallant did pages 16 through 23.
Well, at least they did like concurrent pages. You know, it wasn't one of those ones where like every other page it's like jumped art.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
No one artist can make it through the whole issue. They're like, I'm out. Because it's Mark Grunwald, writer, Kong, Pallant, Buckler Jr., like you said, pencilers, Don Hudson and Ernie Chan, inkers, Michael Higgins, says NU editor, somewhat new universe.
I guess.
Attempt at a joke. Okay. Paul Beckton, colorist, Mike Rockwitz, editor, Ralph Macchio, group editor, Tom DeFalco, chief.
Just chief.
Yeah, he was done. He's like, yeah, no joke.
I'm out.
All right, so there is space beyond the boundaries of our universe, Earth beyond our Earth. In a universe so distant from the one we know that no watcher has ever observed it, the infrastructure of the very cosmos is different. In space, you can hear people text. What is this universe? Wait, what this universe has is the Star Brand, and all paranormal powers on Earth derive. Is that something new? That all paranormal powers in the universe Earth come from the Star Brand?
Maybe, but maybe that's the only paranormal power because it just appeared here, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the White event was caused by it, and that caused paranormals, I guess. Except it doesn't really explain justice, because I never really understood how that ended up. But
Yeah. Now, powerful aliens from another universe have learned of the Star Brand and have traveled to the world they believe to be its source. Today, reality will be rocked.
Oh.
What is this? He's like, yeah, baby, I'm gonna rock your whole universe. So who's
who is this talking?
I don't know. I don't think we even know because that's just a thought bubble says, "Oh my God, it's Shatner." Oh my God, they've come. Because we go back to that barn. On a world below, in a barn in Pennsylvania, a small band of the world's most capable paranormals have gathered to serve as the Earth's first line of defense against the alien invaders. All American?
Overshadow's back.
Where's Cyhawk?
Justice. Chrome, Captain Manhattan, Night Mask, Pitbull, if you love his music.
I left him at the edge of space on lookout duty.
Oh, man, that's a lot of people.
What's the matter, Pinky? You run back because you had to use a bathroom?
No, you British simpleton.
Did they say who that is? Yeah, that's the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, yeah!
And then Caleb Ballantyne and Metallurge in the corner there.
I have brought a prisoner.
Really? Where?
Ugh.
Whoa.
Hello? Where am I?
Quasar.
Kayla! Finally, I found you.
Oh, this loser's the boyfriend she's been talking about?
Oh. How did you get hit? Get slapped across the face.
You said I shouldn't worry, that you'd protect me.
Hey, I'm sorry. I did my best, but...
Spare us your quarrel. We need to know about the invasion force now.
But just then... Who's the shriveled Cyhawk?
I'll be Overshadow, Night Mask. They're here. An alien ship. Get up here if you can. Quick.
I'll be there, Cyhawk. You mean I'll do Captain Manhattan. Hello, Quasar. Remember me? They met back in Quasar number 31. Rock solid. Okay.
Quasar looks rock solid in this panel.
I know, right? Look at them guns, man.
Never expected to see you again. This invasion wouldn't happen to be your fault, would it?
No, not really. Look, you guys, if you want to defend your planet, I can take you there fast. Okay, we'll discuss what a big jerk I am after we nail your kidnappers, okay?
Okay, be careful.
And after a heated discussion about Quasar's trustworthiness, yes, he's taking them all out in like a quantum something. Okay, people, here's what I know about the aliens we're going to encounter. But inside the alien ship...
Fabricant, I need the energy transmogrifier now. Is it done?
Translated from some alien language, I'm not sure which. Honest Mike.
It's a free-for-all.
Yes, Galatron. It will be ready for your Oh, God. Sorry. Let me try this again. Yes, Galatron. It will be ready for your mechomorphic implementation in moments.
Thank you.
The dark seed is uncharacteristically quiet, Captain. Where are the others?
Take a deep breath, Kona. Here you go.
I jettisoned the entire crew, except for ourselves. They were organics, useful but expendable. Now that my mission reaches its fruition, they are superfluous. As a fellow biomechanical, only you are worthy to share in my victory, the vindication of our mode of organism. I do not know if you know this, but once the universe boasted as many biomechanical races as it had organic ones. We forged a mighty star-spanning empire, the Turgentine Technium, and declared war upon all organics. Through means lost to time, the organics routed us. Those of us who survived became the Black Fleet and have crisscrossed the galaxy ever since, raining destruction on you.
Wait a second. Did he just say that Grunwald just gave the origin of the Black Fleet from Quest Pro? Is them? Is that right?
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what he said. Within the Black Fleet was all but annihilated. Yeah, by the start. Yeah, so cool.
Wow, that's nice.
I think it probably would have got more hype if it hadn't come up in Starblast.
Yeah. Yeah, so he says, rainy destruction upon organic races who cross upon our path. We have, of course, co-opted the services of various organic renegades along the way, allowing them to assist us in the extermination of their own kind. But then the Black Fleet was all but annihilated by an organic employing the Starbrand. Ironically, that may have been the best thing that could have happened to us.
The transmogrifier is ready.
All right, so begin the Macona.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right, now.
Take a breath, Phil.
Yes, my turn. Meanwhile, on the other side of the galaxy, a world from another universe has partially thrust itself into the universe of the Starbrand. The world is the laboratory planet which for millennia now has served as home base for the enigmatic experimenter known only as the Stranger. When the Stranger removed the Starbrand from the Earthwoman, Kayla Ballantyne, and transferred it to himself, the alien power violently reacted to his own considerable personal energies and caused the interdimensional planetary intrusion. Approximately half of the Stranger's world is now in the new universe, but more of it is slipping in by the minute. Unaware of the planet's predicament, a handful of Earth heroes have a more pressing concern, for they are in the part of Skeletron chip that he jettisoned, and it is moments away from impacting with the planet's surface, unless the silent inhuman known as Black Bolt can stop its perilous plummet. The antenna on his brow erupts, and he weaves a net of highly energized electrons, which manages to slow the falling craft only slightly. To his astonishment, despite his failure, the craft suddenly decelerates and alights gently.
Way to go, Black Bolt.
The mutant human gestures, trying to deny credit, but Binary, Captain Marvel, and Perun do not know him well enough to understand him. And while the Earth heroes determine their next move, 3 Shi'ar heroes have already determined theirs.
There he is.
His back's to us. We may be able to strike before he can bring his powers to bear.
Was I the Stranger?
Yeah. Yes,
okay. I'm strange, I know. Solar Wind, Voyager, Moondancer, late of the Imperial Guard, what brings you to the sanctum of the Stranger?
Vengeance for treating us like laboratory specimens when you imprisoned us 5 revolutions ago.
Feel our wrath, fiend. I think not. I would rather you worship me for what I did.
All right, see if we can all sync this up. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
All praise
to mighty Stranger. That is better. Now come with me.
And an instant later,
Earth beings, I am the Stranger, in possession of the Starbrand. I am stronger than ever. I go to engage Skeletron. You will accompany me. There may be conflict. I want all of you at the peak of your abilities.
I think
Icarus, the Eternal, I mend your cleft form. Black Bolt, I grant you temporary control over your voice.
Whoa.
Binary, I restore your fragmented psyche. Captain Marvel, I return to you your transformative powers. Perun, your enchanted mallet is yours once more.
Lots of monologuing in this issue.
Lots of flipping. I mean, he's undoing a lot of stuff to characters, you know.
I'm trying to remember. I don't know if all those changes stick because I don't think Black Bolt still has control of his voice.
No, and
I think it's
I
just
don't
for this
think-
one conflict, maybe.
yeah, and the Carol Danvers and her psyche. I don't know that that's really. I think she kind of lost. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember at this point. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so the edge of Earth's atmosphere where Skeletron's ship orbits.
I'll be him. I do not like the look of those pods that have extended from that ship. They're crackling with energy, some sort of death ray. Should I attempt to do something on my own? Or would I just succeed in getting my ectoplasmic body obliterated? Where in the name of the white event are my fellow paranormals?
As if in answer,
Great spirit.
you must be Psyhawk. I'm Quasar from another Earth, and I'm here to help you guys repulse these aliens.
He's telling it straight, Psy Guy. Let me drill us an entrance into the ship, and then
Again, who is that?
I don't know. I'm not waiting. Maybe it's Cyhawk. I'm not waiting. You are not the only being of power among us.
Okay, people, let's go. Oh my lord, Quasar makes a giant screw, and I guess they're all inside it as it's screwing into the ship. I gave everyone who needed it a quantum aura, an air supply. They're telling what the atmosphere may be like.
Hey, these aliens are heinous electricians. Heinous. Watch out for all these loose wires and crud hanging from the ceiling. Man, this is nothing like Star Trek.
Millard, what is it?
This is your fault, Quasar. You led them into a trap.
What? Oh man, skull huggers like the one in the moon, like the one in the moon thruster.
See Starblast #1. Rock the cast bomb.
When the
Like the ones. That's a grammatical error right there.
yes, because it's apostrophe s because it says like the one is in the moon thruster.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and hey, another classic. Another classic Starblast grammatical error.
Yep. Can't conclude the story without it. You know.
Hey kids, collect them all. No, I didn't. Come on, we can get them free. And he starts trying to, I guess, blast them free. Hang on, people. I'll expand the protective auras I have around you and pop those suckers off you.
Attach it to my helmet.
Save your efforts for the others, Quasar. This metal spaghetti couldn't penetrate my own psychomaterial field.
Or does mere metal have any effect on my ectoplasm?
Or my dream form. And then outside the ship.
We are here, my allies. I shall remain outside. You will enter the ship and subdue everyone inside. As I point.
Give him the finger, and they're all I guess Skeletron takes control of the ship.
His face becomes the outside of it in a very scary Terminator spidery looking thing. I hope you do not seek to defy me, stranger. We had an agreement, did we not?
And inside the ship, binary, great reinforcements, but because they start attacking Quasar. What? Solar wind?
Oh yeah. These are the aliens. They look like.
I don't know what this fellow's doing, but I pray my force field is strong enough to withstand it.
Oh, he's taking a shot from the apple. Lockjaw goes against Pitbull.
That's That's typecasting, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, they're just like pummeling each other, biting each other.
Reminds me, a woman. Her thoughts indicate she's human. Why does she attack?
Because humans never attack other humans.
Yeah. She shot beams of great force, which would have devastating effect were I a material being. We shall see how she withstands a psionic counterattack.
Keep bombarding me, girl. The more energy I absorb, the more powerful I get.
There's binaries blasting now. Kool-Aid man.
Oh, now you shall see why I overshadow all other paranormals.
Is that why he calls himself Is his name Overshadow?
Over something. Don't remember.
Overconfident.
That's how they call me overconfident douche.
Over it. This flying man issues energy blast from a force I've never before encountered. My force shield is crumbling. Oh yes, this guy's a big bag of wind. Can't get near him. But maybe I can send my flying saucer around and conk him from behind.
This fellow's staff has created some sort of vortex. I feel it's been wrenching up my dream form. I can't move. But I won't have to move to pluck an image out of his unconscious and prey upon him as his worst nightmare.
Batman?
Oh, sorry, Ray. I know that's your favorite.
Batman.
No.
Speaking of typecasting, the ladies are going at it. But outside the starship,
you have no idea how disappointed I am in you, stranger. Despite our agreements, you proceed to oppress me, and here I deemed you a being of honor.
Your value judgments are of less interest to me than you could imagine, machine.
You say the word machine as if it were something inferior, but in point of fact, we are far superior to you pitiful organics. You think you can destroy my energy siphons? You are in error. We technikites are compromised of self-replicating adaptive microcircuitry, capable of instantaneous transmutation and reconfiguration. And now I have attuned myself to Starbrand energy.
wait a second, transmutation and reconfiguration so he can transform himself?
And did he get are those self-sealing stem bolts? You can make a profit. Anyway. Blast me all you wish. It will only charge my power cells faster and make me all the stronger. Have you not guessed? This entire ship is my true body. Humanoid figure you thought me to be is merely an appendage. Watch me now, organic. Watch as I drain the world below of all of its Starbrand energy, and there is nothing you and your paltry sliver of the Starbrand can do about it.
What happens then, machine, if the source of your newfound power were to suddenly disappear?
Oh, look at him going all David Blaine. Come on.
What did you do?
I transported the planet somewhere far from here. It is now safe from your depredations.
Is that so?
Your absorption of Starbrand energy is over.
Hardly, not when I can drain you as easily as I can a planet.
Ugh.
Surprised by the intensity of my grip, I have become your superior, stranger.
There are limits to even the stranger's power, and the effort of pushing a planet into another universe completely exhausts him, turning him into easy prey. For what seems like an eternity, the stranger writhes in Skeletron's clutches. Then, gathering what's left of his rapidly dwindling energies, he teleports away.
Where? He runs from me. but I can follow his energy trail.
Inside, the struggle between the stranger's disciples and the heroes of the new universe is suddenly disrupted. As big-headed Quasar is saying, "We're jumping into hyperspace. Hold on. Where did his neck go, man?" The stranger materializes on the world he calls home. He takes but a moment to catch his breath before staggering toward his citadel. What he hopes to do here, like nearly everything else about the cosmic scientist, remains a mystery. From out of hyperspace, Skeletron bursts and recklessly penetrates the planet's atmosphere at a speed that would have incinerated any other object of its mass not protected by the Starbrand. He has no intention of letting the stranger do anything to thwart his total possession of the greatest single power object in this cosmos. Skeletron resumes the energy siphoning process, and the stranger, rather than resisting, relaxes his grip on the alien power conferred by the extra-dimensional tattoo.
Get out of me, you insignificant organic flotsam.
Wait, we need to. Are you ready for the drop?
All right.
Okay, one more time, Matt.
Get out of me, you insignificant organic flotsam. Slow down. We need this for drops.
That's Quasar, I guess.
I think it all you see is a shape of someone that looks like that. We're being jettisoned. The ship is convulsing like it's changing shape. The metal of the starship bulges, buckles, bends, and extends, slowly metamorphosing into a 2,000-foot humanoid bearing the image of Skeletron.
He's real big now.
There's a drop.
Stranger, your end is at hand. I am instants away from wresting the final sliver of the Starbrand energy from your frail form, stranger. Do not feel too badly for yourself, however. Wait. And when I do, you shall pay for your duplicity with your life. But do not feel badly. The rest of your organic ilk shall soon. What is this? What happened to the planet I was standing on? Stranger, where are you? What have you done?
On the stranger's world, all is calm.
So, what happened to Skeletron? Why did he blink out of the sky?
Wait here, I'll go ask the stranger, because Quasar's glowing weirdly for some reason.
Hey, what happened? How did you get rid of Skeletron? Seeing the being Skeletron, do we need to do that now, or?
I don't know. Seeing that the being Skeletron discords were not his Starblasters, the stranger releases his allies from their command to combat them. All right, Will, take it and bring it home.
Okay, here we go.
Oh no, I have one line. Okay.
Are you ready for this? This is drop worthy. He did it to himself. Sorry. What am I, 12? All right. He did it to himself. My world's slide into the universe of the Starbrand was precipitated by the anomaly of trying to contain two great stores of energy from two incompatible universes in one body. As Skeletron drained me of the Starbrand energy, I became less and less of an anomaly, and my planet began retracting back into its rightful universe. So when I surrendered the last iota of Starbrand energy to him, the aperture between dimensions closed with him on one side, me on the other. The universe is rid of Skeletron.
What about the planet the Starbrand came from? My girlfriend's still on it.
I have brought it to this cosmos and placed it in orbit around my world. Skeletron and I have traded prizes. He has the greatest power in a universe devoid of all life save himself, while I have a world teeming with paranormal beings. Who would you say got the better bargain?
That end.
Wow. What a way to wrap it up.
It's like the thing. It's not wrapped up because they have.
I know.
You have to use like the next two issues of Quasar to like tie up, at least one loose end. Well, two, the planet and Kayla. It's like
yeah, the pacing on that's all goofy. There's just hey, we're running out of pages. He's winning. Nope, he's gone. It's over. Bye. I
Well,
mean,
it's kinda like he's winning. Okay, yeah, let's let him win. Yeah, let's lock him in a unit. Because in the new universe, I guess Earth was the only planet with life on it.
I guess. I don't know. That's what they just said.
Yeah, so Skeletron there alone. So because I don't think we ever went back to that version of the new universe. So.
No, and I don't know that anybody's ever really referenced that Starbrand again, have they? I mean, Quasar does in upcoming issues, of course.
Yeah, after the last couple issues, Quasar. Yeah, I don't think because again, it's like now the Starbrand's like part of the 616. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean it was in Hickman's Avengers, right?
I think
where
so.
the Starbrand was just something that was here,
and it's in the current ones with that baby. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's like does that universe still exist? I mean, we'll get into this more in the next week or two, but it's like, does that universe still exist? Does that new version of the universe planet still exist? Even though we know where it ends up,
and this was just such an abrupt ending. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I feel like it could have had another 3, 4, 5 pages of wrap up, just to get it. But I guess we'll get into that in the next issue.
I don't know. Do you think they just got like halfway through and they're like, "Oh, just end this already"?
Just put it out of its misery.
Yeah, the pacing did seem way off, and again, I mean, the art did jump around, but we did have again 3 pencilers
and 2 separate inkers. So that means either one inker took care of 2 pencilers, or they switched it up and both inkers took care of all pencilers. Who knows at this point.
And do you think they were trying to squeeze a lot into this issue? Because again, I mean, there was a lot of dialoguing, especially by Skeletron and the Stranger.
There's a lot of captioning. I mean, there was just a whole bunch of captions.
Oh yeah, that Black Bull page, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of words there for Black Bull tried to slow the ship down. He could not.
And he could not, but it landed okay by itself, which they didn't explain.
Yeah, was that the Stranger? What? $1.75, kids.
In 1994.
That's big money in 94.
Indeed.
But again, yeah, we'll get kind of wrap. If you think that ended abruptly, which it did, yes, the next 2 issues of Quasar will kind of wrap that up, tie up some loose ends.
So what is next? Quasar number what?
Let me bring up I believe 57 is the next one. Yeah. Gotta bring up the schedule because
58. So we just straight run of 4 more issues to the end of Quasar then, right?
Well, I did throw in a Marvel 2-in-1 just to to make everything.
Oh, yeah.
But let me
keep us on our toes.
Well, and
the end on a 150.
150 was well. Again, we were going to do 60 for 150, but now it's episode 149, and then 150s are our recap of the first 25 issues. Yeah, next week is Quasar 57. And again, I believe that's the last. That'll be the last episode of the year, last Friday of the year. So,
wow.
Yeah. Oh, but then, yeah, because Christmas Day will be Quasar 57. Because New Year's Day will be Quasar 58. Like when this hits the podcast, yeah, Quasar 58. We'll go to that fill-in Quasar 59. Yeah, Quasar 59. Then we'll do Marvel 2-in-1 73. Quasar and the Thing. And then, yeah, Quasar 60, and then our big 150 wrap up, and then it'll be Squadron Supreme.
Cool. I guess we'll get into this in the wrap up, but this title hit some pretty big highs, with what they were able to pull off, storytelling, art, everything. And I think
it's Starblast, don't think.
We're comparing something that is the Starblast crossover was subpar to those, the golden age era of Quasar, during the from Journeys into Mystery up till about Quasar 40, and there's just no way that they can compete against that.
But again, why shouldn't we? I mean, the Quasar issues and the Starblast issues supposedly were Grunwald, and he wrote, Journey and Cosmos.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's behind the scenes stuff. There had to be something.
Yeah.
To be a fly on the wall, huh?
I know. Can't even ask him. I have to. I'm gonna get the Falco in here, man. I have so many questions for him. Spider-Man, Fantastic Four. Just the editorial side. It's like, okay, Starblast, what the hell happened?
What was that? What was going on? Yeah, I mean, you look at the push that, say, something like Infinity Gauntlet or Infinity War got. I mean, they had A-list creators on the main book, and they had A-list creators on their own books, So you had, on all the crossovers, you had the regular teams, which, are, granted, we had DeFalco and Ryan on Fantastic Four issues, which, those were good. Those were good, solid issues. But if this was supposed to, I don't know what they thought this was supposed to do, but whatever it was, I don't think it did it.
And again, I wonder if they change stuff on him, because it's just some of the characters we got. I'm like, was Thor supposed to be in this? But what, they didn't want Thor in this, they gave him Perun instead. Yeah. Just stuff like that.
And then this, quick, I'm using my godlike power to repair your problems. On all these characters. I don't know. It just seemed a lot of this just seemed abrupt. I am God.
Well, he did say that before.
Stranger
God.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Starblast, the gift that keeps on giving.
I get, yeah, but if I told you to read this and you didn't know who, if you read this for the first time and you didn't know who the writer was, would you think this was Grunwald?
I don't think so. It doesn't read like Grunwald to me. I mean, and part of it may be just that maybe the collaboration wasn't, of course he was working with multiple artists, so it's hard to tell a story with someone, multiple someones, and make it coherent and cohesive. So
yeah,
but still, those big long monologues and things were probably Grunwald trying to fix what maybe he wasn't getting from the artist that he expected and didn't get. I mean, I don't know. I don't know that I've seen work by the two of the three artists again. So I don't know if they're still doing comics or not. I mean,
it's like a tryout or something. Yeah, it's or is this the only people you get? Yeah. And again, there were spin-offs and stuff, but okay, get ready. I don't think Namor or Fantastic Four really anchored this down at all. No, seriously, for a line or two. I mean, that Namor and Fantastic Four stuff really had nothing to do with this.
I think you're fishing, man.
Oh. All right,
scale back the puns. We're winding down.
Oh, that deserves a big. All right. So should we hear what Ray had to say? Because I believe this was probably his first read of this ever. So, and again, if Ray can't defend it, all right, everyone. So, for those of you who may not know, which I don't know who that is at this point, our Australian friend Ray, who does many podcasts of his own, including Last Sons of Krypton, a Superman podcast, To Know Her Is to Fear Her, a Spider Woman podcast. You can hear him the last Tuesday of every month talking Scarlet Spider with me and Matt Kona, which Lilith Hellfire affectionately calls the Scarlet Spider Sausage Fest. And of course, you can always hear him every week. As we said, his favorite Moon Knight, as he hosts Into the Night, the Moon Knight podcast. So, what did you think? Probably his first read ever of Starblast 4? Well, let's ask him. All right, Ray, take it away.
Hello, Quantum Zoners. This is Ray. I've forgotten to drop my thoughts in the car just as I popped out to work. So, again, I'm wandering fine nature. Apologies if you can hear any wind. It is a little blowy here. Just moving to a bit more of a secluded area. Anyway, dropping in some thoughts for the final long-awaited conclusion, and I guess I want to emphasize a long-awaited conclusion to Starblast, that epic saga, capped off by Mark Grunwald, issue 4. So just some quick thoughts. I didn't mind this issue in the fact that I guess it was fun. There was some action there. The art was a little different. Quasar looked a bit odd in some panels. I'm sure you guys will probably point out that one particular panel. I think it's early on. He looks really juiced up. Anyway, it was a nice action piece. There was a nice little fight scene in the middle there. I actually enjoyed seeing Skeletron turn into this 1,000-foot kind of behemoth, because he was actually a ship, and that little Skeletron that we'd seen previously was just like an appendage, I guess, or like a little mini-me version.
I won't say which one.
It was good to see him throw down against a stranger. We got to see a little bit of the stranger and his power. Although, again, I always have a little bit of an issue with how these mighty cosmic entities seem to get jobbed, I think is the term, i.e. when they're just used as kind of punching bags. Because they're meant to be really powerful, but you see it with the likes of Galactus and the Stranger here, how easily it seems that they're kind of overcome and defeated. And I know Skeletron's meant to be quite powerful, and he's sussed out the Stranger, but he seems to kind of capitulate a little since he kind of moved that whole planet, kind of sucked up a lot of his energy. So anyway, it was the ending was a little, I don't know, it seemed a little abrupt as well. So what essentially happened was because the Stranger, there was something to do with, it was a really nice little fine claw that got their Skeletron undone. The Stranger, since he was no longer an anomaly or something, since he lost his energy, he managed to slip out, and Skeletron was left in one universe, I guess, and he managed to pop out on the other end, which is, I guess, our universe. So Skeletron's just kind of left on his lonesome. Not to say that he can't come back, but I hope he doesn't, because really, this, for all intents, ended in a little bit of a fizzle for me. Again, the characters, like we've been through it with many of the parts. Interesting, kinda. The likes of Perrin and Shadow Wind and all that, but they're really like Z grade, Z tier characters. So if you replaced all of them with like top tier characters, this might have been quite fun. Also as well, just I'm just going through my head here. Fabricant, this whole thing about the organics and the technological, or the cybernetic people like Skeletron and Fabricant, kind of betraying their kin just because they're organics. That's a little bit as well. But yeah, overall, it was look, it wasn't as bad as some of the other issues, I must say. Again, because of the extended fight scenes, extended action scenes, but by no way was this a Infinity Saga level event. But yeah, so be keen to hear. That's one. I'm just trying to think of what else happened. So what happened to those like Night Mask and stuff? They were.
You'll find out.
Does that mean that they're part of our universe now? They got like kind of quantumed over to our universe.
Next 2 weeks, right?
So I don't know, a few holes there. Maybe you guys can clarify for me, and maybe better explain that last bit where Stranger. I kind of get it. Where he kind of you needed 2 anomalies or something, do something, but since he lost his power of anomaly, that was the way to beat Skeletron. If you can maybe elaborate on that, because I was a little confused by that. And I found it maybe a little convoluted to be the finale, and it to be the the third act, the final defeat of the foe. Anyway,
get out of there.
The
Plane's
plane
coming down.
Flies overhead. I shall leave you to it. As always, keep it quantum, and rest in peace. Well, farewell, Starblast.
All right. Ray brought up some good points, I thought. First of all, again, I think that was the other problem. I think we might have mentioned this before, but it's Skeletron is basically what created for this storyline, and then, he's powerful enough to, take down the Stranger. This brand new villain's, powerful enough to take down the Stranger, but we never see him again.
Mm-hmm. And, I think when Ray was talking about it, he reminded me that if you think about it, Cosmos and Collision had kind of a similar moment where it was cleverness, that beat Maelstrom, hey, I'm an anomaly. I'm more than you are. And this, I think he was trying to do the same thing, but it just kind of came off weird because Stranger said, hey, I don't think it was about him being an anomaly. It was about him not having the Starbrand anymore. So Starbrand stayed in its universe with Skeletron, and then everybody else stayed over here.
It's not really a happy ending, because it's Skeletron's trapped in that empty universe, but it's Stranger's oh, now I have a whole world full of things that I can experiment on. It's okay.
Didn't he already have one of those?
Well, he has more now.
And why? But then why did he fix the people and send them to fight the other people? I mean, there's so much that just doesn't make sense in this issue,
He wasn't a waste of time with ants, Will. But no, the other thing Ray had me thinking is I don't think they ever explicitly, I don't think they came out and said it, but do you think maybe Skeletron became aware of this brand because Kayla destroyed the Black Fleet with it?
I think that's a reasonable assumption, yeah. I mean, he says that, it was the best thing that happened to us because, boom, he became aware, and we assume that he became aware of the Starbrand then.
Yeah.
But it was a neat thing that I hadn't even remembered that the Black Fleet was the Black Fleet was never really explained. Who are they? What are they? Why are they so powerful? Well, now we know it was just Skeletron, hating on organics.
But yeah, Ray, all your questions about the new most of your questions about the new universe and all those characters will be answered in the next 2 weeks, including the fate of Kayla Ballantyne. You may think you know where it's going, Ray, but you don't know where it's going.
That's right.
He's in.
So what do you think, Matt?
Yeah, Matty Kona.
Yeah, if you...
Oh, he's deep in thought.
I think he froze on us.
He did freeze.
He did freeze on us.
This was
man.
This was your moment to shine, Matt. All right, so I was going to say, maybe I'll start doing plugs, see if we can get him back.
Give him a moment or two to come back. Don't leave us, Matt. Don't leave us.
He's stuck between 2 universes. Let that Starbrand go.
That's right.
There, he disappeared. We'll see if we can get him back. But until then, yeah, next 2 weeks, you get your rest of your answers, Ray. Tie some stuff up in a bow. Quasar 57 and 58. next 2 weeks. So yes, don't let Ray hog all the fun. Email us. Let us know what you think. capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow the Quantum Zone on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And hey, go join our Facebook group. We're always looking for new members. The Grunwald Groupies talk about all of Mark Grunwald, the late great Mark Grunwald's, all of his comics work. Ah, yes, just in time.
Well, that's what my opinion is.
I was going to say, you're stuck between two universes. Let that Starbrand go. No, go ahead.
I forget if it cut off while I was answering. All right.
I didn't hear anything, so yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I'm not really offering that much. It was almost like a TV show that was building towards a second season, and they got the call, hey, it's not going to happen. And they just sort of wrote something to sort of wind things up and end it. And there was some fun stuff. I enjoyed the fact that that Grunwald spearheaded this ambitious project, but like Ray said, there just wasn't enough strong parts of all these characters that you cared about. You're just like, I mean, we do the voices of all the characters every time we read an issue, and they just kept putting new people on. So we're just like, all right, it's probably the most characters any of us have been in an issue in a long time. All these roles, all these different colorful characters. But it was kind of fun to like revisit. I had more fun collecting the books, I think, than reading them. But,
figuring out the order.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the thing.
It's a puzzle.
Yeah, I think if we would have had a little more, support, if the writing had been a little tighter, and maybe we had a couple more A-list characters, like I said, swap out Thor for Piranha or whatever, and just maybe like more consistent art team, and maybe more, more. It's like, say someone on the level with Jim Lee had been on this, and you had some tighten up the writing a little bit. I think this thing would have been big.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, just
or get Capullo back for this.
Just the variability of the art. I mean, you can have good solid art for a page, and then you could have, maybe not quite super professional art on another page. It was so drastically different from page to page and issue to issue, crossover to issue. I mean, it was so. Yeah. And I I understand why they wanted to cross over with Namor and Fantastic Four.
It was pointless.
You can't. Yeah, it was totally pointless. It's
a money grab.
Nothing. Usually you want something to happen in a book that somehow contributes to the main story, and I don't feel like any of this really did. They dropped a guy off, and
I mean, they saved the Earth, but it's like, it really had nothing to do with Quasar's story.
Yeah, it's just that the guy that was trying to destroy the Earth was brought there by the Starblasters.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he was kind of like a temp they hired. Yeah. But yeah, no, Matt was saying about, it's like a TV show. They found out they weren't getting another season. Just Stranger pointing up at the new universe planet. I could just see that. They freeze frame that at the end of the episode, and they start playing that Magnum PI music.
Done.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, so yes, where was I? Did the plugs? Oh yeah, you can find links to all of our social media. Find all the Capes and Lunatics stuff at Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support the sponsors: Tweaked Audio, Hunt's a Killer. Use the code Southcape for both of those for a discount. Pod Life, the book, Volume 1, now in digital and paperback. Learn all about podcasting. And, hey, it's the holiday season. Hey, if you're listening to this on the podcast, you only got a week till Christmas. So get on Amazon and use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help us support this show, the network, and that jolly man, Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain, so says Master Doom. Please kick me in the pants. Mark my words.
All right. The connection is good. Matt Kona, where can people find you?
You can find me swinging from an Ethernet wire on a dial-up line at Matt Kona, MATTKONA. I'm around. That's where I am. Not doing that much.
Gotta be longer. I need a full-length one.
Ethernet cable. And no, he did not invent the Honda Icona. All right. Will Allred, Master of the Quantum Zone. Mr. Wellred, where can people find you in Crossover Division?
You can find me at Wallred. That's at WALLRED at Gmail and Twitter and Facebook and probably Instagram, all those places. You can find Crossover Division is currently on Kickstarter right now. You go to crossoverdivision.com/KS for Kickstarter, and it'll take you right to the campaign. You can also find my other work, Diary of Night, diaryofnight.com, which is a cool vampire story by artist Gene Gonzalez and I. And then there's the Quantum Zone, which has all kinds of really cool stuff about Quasar at quantumzone.org.
I hope it's going somewhere nice.
I'll put it in my navel.
Oh. Man of a million voices. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us again. Ray will get your answers in the next 2 weeks in Quasar 57 and 58. I'm not promising you're going to like your answers, but you're going to get them.
You'll get them and you'll like them, mister.
Special guest, special cosmic guest, the Living Tribunal, all I'll say. You think you know Sophie's Choice? No, you do not. And again, I think we get Kismet next issue, and then see our buddy Makar. Oh, in 2 weeks, Kona, get your Makari.
Wow, I'm happy he's back.
Work that Makari muscle. One last time. Yeah. All right, everyone. That's right. Do your homework. Starblast is over. Quasar 57 and 58. But until next time, Quantum Zoners, let's put it to bed already.